Hello and welcome to your UI7 Sports Break. I'm Chad Boxenbaum.
And I'm Daniel Charis.
Today, we'll take a look at the 2014 men's tennis team, as well as check in on freshman gymnast standout Chandler Eggleston.
We'll also recap the end of the men's basketball season.
Don't change that channel. Your UI7 Sports Break starts right now.
From the Richmond Journalism Teaching Studio on the University of Illinois campus, UI7 News, your U of I news source.
The Illinois men's tennis team has found success early on, but something is different about this team than in years past. For the first time in nearly a decade, the Fighting Illini men's tennis team does not have any seniors on their 2014 roster. Despite the absence of a senior presence, Illinois has gotten off to a rousing 9-4 start, as they currently hold the number 6 ranking in the nation. The Fighting Illini are undefeated at home thus far this season, spouting a perfect record through Big Ten play. Players have shown this year that they can have success despite not having any senior leadership on this team. This can be attributed to the program and what they've built here at Illinois.
I think it's leadership of culture. If you look at Ross Guillon and Tim Kapinski, they're again maybe a little bit of the foundation of kind of what started our culture here that we have right now. And then individual guys have started to make their mark in different ways.
In their third year at Illinois, juniors Ferris Gusea, Ross Guillon, and Tim Kapinski lead the way for an otherwise fairly young Illini team. With a combined record of 55-21, these juniors understand that their dominance on the court transcends directly into providing guidance for everyone else on the team.
Leadership just comes from all over the place. We still have Steve and Bruno who are both here to guide us, and then I think Ross, myself, and then Ferris have done a really good job kind of stepping up and playing that leadership role.
Come on, Blake!
Illinois will need their upperclassmen to continue to lead by example with their exceptional play this season if this team has hopes to make a deep run in the NCAA tournament. In Urbana, I'm Chad Boxenbaum, UI7 Sports.
With players from all age levels, the men's gymnastics team is bonded from the beginning and is poised to make a run for the national championship. And one gymnast is making history along the way. Freshman gymnast Chandler Eggleston has done something no freshman has done at Illinois. Eggleston is turning Illinois gymnastics into a powerhouse program. For the 5th consecutive time, Eggleston has won the Big Ten Freshman of the Week.
It's an honor to get that 5 times, even once, but I don't know, I'm happy with it. Maybe I can walk away with some more by the end of this year.
The last time the Illini won the national championship was in 1989 and were the Big Ten champs 14 years ago. The team chemistry this year is higher than ever, with Eggleston leading the way. The 5'9", 165-pound gymnast competes in all events such as the floor exercise, vault, high bars, and rings, and is consistently putting up top scores week after week. Men's gymnastics coach Justin Spring says Eggleston competes at a very high level.
Chandler is a stud in competition. He doesn't let that affect him. He goes out and does his gymnastics oftentimes better in competition, more so than in practice.
My best events would be floor and vault. I do it 4 this year for the team though, so high bar and P-bars as well.
It takes so much more effort to get that last 97, 8, 9, and 100% of maximizing your potential, almost as much as it took to even just get to that point, and that's a whole other level of commitment. And so we're going to really push them hard there to maximize everything. That's really all it's going to take, but that's really, really challenging to do.
Just every day he tells me what I need to perfect and how to do that and just what I need to do to be the best that I can be.
He's going to be right in the mix and hunting again, for more Big Ten Freshman of the Week honors.
The men's gymnastics team is certainly on its way to a national championship, hoping to give Eggleston his first in his college career. From Urbana, I'm Daniel Charis, UI7 Sports.
Illinois basketball has been able to turn things around down the home stretch of the season, with back-to-back wins following a disastrous stretch of play. Illini fans had a reason to lace up their shoes and come out to the State Farm Center as the Fighting Illini were able to once again find a way into the win column. Fresh off his career-high 19-point game against Minnesota, Kendrick Nunn continued to show Illinois fans that they have reason for optimism in the future with him sporting the orange and blue. Nunn led the way again for the Illini, leading all scorers with 13 points and 3 assists as Illinois took down Nebraska 60-49. The freshman from Chicago went 3 of 4 from three-point range. Along with teammate Malcolm Hill, Nunn hit several clutch free throws down the stretch to seal the victory for the Illini. Despite their unlikely odds of making the NCAA tournament, head coach John Gross has his team playing the kind of basketball he knew they were always capable of.
Last couple of days we ended practice pretty quickly and shoot. Most of the whole teams want to stay after and get shots up. I mean, it's February 20-something. They don't have to do that. You know, they want to be in here. They want to work. They want to play. They like one another.
Even former Illini DJ Richardson showed up to offer his support to his collegiate team. 3 games remained on the schedule for the Illini as they played their final home game against the Michigan Wolverines on senior night.
It was the last game at the State Farm Center for 2 Illini seniors. The Illini played their final game at the State Farm Center in front of a sellout crowd against Michigan. The State Farm Center held its final regular season basketball game on senior night. Senior Joseph Bertrand is averaging just under 50% from the field and ranked 13th in the Big Ten. John Ike leads the team with 48 three-pointers made. The Orange Crush was back in full swing at the tip-off, but didn't have much to cheer about. It was a quiet night for both seniors. Ike had 4 points and 2 rebounds, while Bertrand only scored 1 basket. Bertrand hurt his ankle in the first half and remained on the bench for the rest of the game. The State Farm Center is undergoing renovations and will have a new look for next season. John Gross and the Illini will look for a brighter future in a new stadium come next season.
After making quick work of Indiana in the first round of the Big Ten tournament, winning 64-54, the Fighting Illini took on the top-seeded Michigan Wolverines in the next round. Fast-forwarding late in the second half, the Illini found themselves up 3 before Michigan's Walter Jr. nailed a three-pointer to tie it at 61. Illinois' Rayvonte Rice took over late for the Illini, putting them back up by 2 with just under 2.5 minutes to play. On Michigan's final possession, Stauskas found Michigan center Jordan Morgan under the basket to give Michigan the lead with under 10 seconds left in the game. Illinois had a chance to win it late as Tracy Abrams drove from the top of the key and pulled up for a 5-footer that he left short, eventually sending Michigan to the finals where they would lose to Michigan State 69-55. Illinois will not make the big dance this year, but their season will continue as they play Boston University on Wednesday in the NIT tournament.
The field of 68 is set for this year's March Madness tournament. Here are your top 4 number 1 seeds. Coming out of the South with the number 1 overall seed is Florida. In the East is Virginia. Arizona will take the number 1 seed in the West, and the Wichita State Shockers out of the Midwest.
Yeah, the Midwest is a region I want to particularly pay attention to, as the undefeated Shockers could face Kentucky, Louisville, Duke, and Michigan on the run to the Final Four.
You know, I'd be worried about Virginia, too. They got a Michigan State in there, and Michigan State's been playing good basketball. They just won the Big Ten championship. So be on the lookout for Michigan State, as they could make a poised run for the Final Four.
Definitely. Well, that's it for your UI7 Sports Break. Thanks for stopping by, Champaign-Urbana. I'm Chad Boxenbaum.
And I'm Daniel Cheris, wishing you a great day. We'll see you next time.